The future for health is not louder claims, but a more focus on digestibility and gut health. I see more and more on Instagram and social media, people waking up and realizing that gut health is one of the most important areas when it comes to building an optimized health or an optimized baseline. Because let's face it, your gut health is where your immunity is built from. And a lot of studies are suggesting that up to 70 to 80% of the body's immune system is built by the gut. And if your protein is not gut friendly, whether it contains lactose or in the plant protein world, proteins that don't digest very well, then it is not going to optimize your health. Looking at the segment of gut health and linking to protein, I believe it is one of the fastest growing areas that very little companies of the world have been focusing on. But consumers are. Just in my own research, if you're looking at in the last 12 months alone, there is an increase on Google searches of 85% increase year on year of gut health related terms. If you're looking at other areas, if you're looking at Instagram and social media, you're looking at more and more influencers and people and experts and podcasters focusing on one thing only: gut health. Why? Because it's linked to the body's immune system. It's linked to optimized living. It's linked to the body-brain axis and leaky gut syndrome. That yes, the medical world may be not quite up there when it comes to the importance of gut health, but more and more people are realizing, including myself, that gut health is the most important when it comes to optimized living. So if you're looking to make an amazing protein product, then and looking at some of the other trends, one of them is GLP-1 route, Ozempic, and the whole peptide culture. That if you're looking at in America alone, up to 20%, I saw this online recently, up to 20% of Americans are using a GLP-1. 20%, it's incredible. It's growing like crazy. Every Hollywood star and every celebrity and ex-sportsman, Serena Williams is using GLP-1 to lose fat. But what are the side effects of GLP-1 use? Two. One is losing muscle. Okay, that is a major side effect. And that is why there is such a shortage of whey proteins in the world, because more and more people, doctors, are almost prescribing protein for the first time in history. Doctors prescribing protein because those using GLP-1 are losing muscle. It's incredible. But the other side effects of GLP-1 use and peptide use for losing fat is gut health. And this is where an area that we strongly believe, and we have more and more data to prove coming out shortly, that Nipro is the perfect protein for those on GLP-1. Why? Because it's high in leucine, equal to that of a WPI. It is also has 4 times more L-arginine than when it comes to whey protein. Now, L-arginine may not be an essential amino acid, but it is considered an amino acid that is critically essential depending on usage. And Nipro contains up to 4 times more L-arginine than that of any dairy protein. It may not be an essential amino acid, but it is conditionally essential when it comes to certain medical uses and areas focusing. And L-arginine helps increase blood flow throughout the body, allowing it to increase blood flow and help protect the immune system, as well as build the immune system and also blood flow to the stomach, making Nipro well suited. And some believe, more and more people seeing, that Nipro could be the world's first perfect protein suited for GLP-1 users. So this is an area we've been focusing on recently at NITEC. Another area is women's health. And women's health is something very peculiar. You're looking at, through all the trade shows and feedback we're getting throughout the industry, it is unbelievable how many women are now exercising and going to the gym. But also unbelievable how many women compared to men are not taking proteins. And why is that? And I hear more and more of them saying, well, I don't like vegan proteins because they taste really bad and they are missing those key essential amino acids. They don't digest well, so I don't want to take a vegan protein. And I don't blame them. I'm not a big fan of all of the vegan proteins as well. But they can't take dairy protein because they get bloated and they feel bad, or they break out in skin problems because the dairy proteins, whether it's the lactose or the lactose intolerancy, or during their hormonal cycles, the protein itself doesn't digest well and causes bloating. And a sign of bloating is it's not digesting well. And if things aren't digesting well, it can also mess up the skin. So more and more women just don't feel comfortable drinking dairy protein. But what's the third choice? Well, there is a vegan choice. Again, doesn't taste well, doesn't have the key essential amino acids. Dairy proteins are not tolerated well by women. What's the third choice? And that's where we bring in the third category of protein, hydrolyzed nitroprotein isolate, which we believe is the perfect protein for those women out there that are looking for something that ticks all the boxes of dairy, tastes good, mixes good, high leucine content, 4 times more L-arginine content, but it also doesn't have that bloat that a lot of the dairy proteins can give to women. So Nipro and Nitec is built with the philosophy of creating superior ingredients, but superior ingredients that allow the body to be using the ingredients and building proteins for superior gut health, as well as superior digestibility of essential amino acids. This is the Nitec philosophy of branded ingredients, nature's innovative health technologies, creating protein for everybody.